minds, 5 pair-wise dice. Then it's what's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise. Crystal chandeliers, moments reflected. Often mirrors appear clear, grinning from ear to ear. Craving and raving the grain, rekindling the flame. Closer she draws near. Stay there, remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you conceive.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. I'm your host, Matt Clark, and today we are coming to you from one of my favorite spots, especially when Chris is talking nonsense. Where are we at, Chris? Where are we at now?
Cutting Up Barbershop.
Cuttin Up Barbershop in Salon, located at 35 Northeast 36. Can't miss it, and of course, we're having fun today, giving these guys a hard time. And of course, Chris and his LeBron takes. Oh, that's what he does. He has to come in with his LeBron takes, doing his thing.
I've been consistently saying that though for like years.
I mean, consistent for sure.
He is consistent.
Consistently wrong, but he's still consistent.
He's still consistent. And of course, I'm joined by my guy, Nathan Taylor of Wine. Sundays and Mondays open Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturdays, 9 to 4. Come in and see Keith Lee, Chris. Of course, Allison's in the back there, and Shay. I don't know where Shay went, but she's somewhere running around. So, and of course, this is all brought to you by Y&B, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender, member of the FDIC, and once again, the sponsor for us to be out here supporting women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the OKC area. So we appreciate Y&B and their support. So, but Nathan, you're here finally joining us here at Cuttin Up Barbershop.
Yep.
And where the hell is my water? I don't got no Y&B water, man. Oh, wow. Well, I invite you on the show, and this is what we get.
I had that like 3 hours before I came here, man.
And by the way, Chris, hey, Chris, where's Chris at? Oh, you and Nathan don't start. Don't start with Chris. Chris, you don't start with Nathan.
I don't know, man. He sounds like pretty fun guy to debate with.
Pretty what?
Pretty fun to debate with.
Oh, fun.
I think it is. So what did you think I said? God, where's your mind at today, man? Come on.
I've been dealing with Keith.
I'm not going to – I don't know Keith that well, so I just met him, so I'm not going to judge him.
So you're on his side?
I'm just not going to judge, man. I don't know him, so I can't judge.
Anyway, NBA scores last night. Let's just start the NBA scores last night. Well, you know what? Let's do something, but let's start with the NBA news. That's even better.
Can I throw something out right quick before we start?
You know your ass, if you keep doing that, you're never going to be invited back on.
I was told by good sources.
If you do that ever again on my show, you will never be allowed back on.
Hey, quick question, though, right quick. You said act like you've been there, right? Is that what you said? You said that, right?
Talking about the players?
Yeah. Act like you've been there, okay. So I have it from good authority that there was a certain game in Norman, maybe in the 80s sometime, where you won and cut down the net. I mean, does that act like you've been there before, or what is that?
Okay. First of all, we were the first team to score 100 in Lloyd Noble.
Okay.
I scored the 99th and 100th point.
Okay.
And the person that is your source was on the other end cutting down the net himself. The difference is he didn't have a bunch of band members coming up trying to beat him up.
And supposedly the Roughnecks.
Also, I had a knife in my hand. And they were coming at me, and I just raised the knife like, you sure?
So I'm not hearing the act like you've been there before thing yet.
Don't do it.
You bringing up all the stuff?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah, let's hear it, man.
Okay, well, I know I'm from Star Spencer. He's older than me, but he always talked about he was a great player, but he was talking about how he used to beat Star Spencer and everything.
I didn't say that. I said I lost 10 games in high school. I lost 5 of them to Star Spencer, and I beat them 6. That's all I've ever said.
But he lost to him when he counted. He lost.
Did you lose in the state tournament to him? Is that right?
Can we move on? We have the NBA news up. Can we move on?
Hey, I'm liking
that
this,
was
man.
a subject, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, and
there was no subject.
When I first started,
conversation.
When I first started the show, Matt made a point that he led the Big 8 in scoring.
Yeah.
And then I found out that wasn't true.
And it's not what I said. I said I was leading the Big 8 in scoring until I got hurt, and then I got froze because of one guy who went to school with him.
Okay.
And I'm talking about your school, and several other guys. That's what happened. That's facts.
Hey, guy he's talking about, that froze him out
Uh-huh.
was a team he lost to in state in high school.
See, it's good to have other stories, man. You know, I mean, even though, act like you've been there before, though. So it's okay. All right.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, what you just brought up and what he brought up.
That's exactly
Like,
what
it
it
has
has
nothing to do with
It
being
has
like you've been
everything
there
to do.
before.
I've never been there before, so I can't act like anything.
He hasn't either.
Well, apparently the people that have don't act like they've been there before. I'm just saying, hey, I'm just trying to have a constructive conversation.
Commander, you're in trouble. I'm just telling you.
He said he would bring the net even. He still got it. So
Does not have the net.
that's what he
Well, yeah,
said.
probably does.
That's what he did. That's what he
Wait a minute.
said.
He's the one. He could. So how am I in trouble? How am I being brought up when he's the one?
Well,
that
because
still has the net?
he's not
I
the
don't
one.
still have the net.
But he's not the one that ever said act like you've been there before.
But acting like you've been there before has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
Everything to do with
No, it
what you're
doesn't.
saying. Yes,
It's
it
not the
does.
same.
It's not the. It is the
Okay,
same.
Chris.
Yes, sir.
I have a question for you. If you beat a team that's your arch rival, and you scored the 199th to 100 points to a team to be the first team ever to score 100 points against them, that's not the same as you barking. Because you
The
win.
winner goes all the sports. I don't care
Thank
what
you.
I don't care what you do.
I mean,
They weren't
right.
winning- they
So
weren't-
I don't care
no,
what
no,
you
no,
do.
no.
Hold
They
on.
weren't winning when they were barking. Not the same.
Absolutely, they
Not
were.
the same.
They're the
Not
youngest
the
number one
same.
seed in NBA history.
That doesn't matter.
It
They were
goes to
barking
the root
before
of what we're talking
They
about.
weren't even winning. They were barking. That's just their thing. They started.
That
Right?
has continued to grow.
Yes, they just now they.
And by the way, Shea was in on it the other night.
I saw. He has no choice.
Oh, come on.
What's wrong with that?
Come
What's
on.
wrong with that?
You're gonna ride that to the depths,
Chris,
aren't you?
he said he got to host the show the other day. By the way, he messed up all my stuff when he hosted the show.
I didn't mess up anything. It's
Anyway,
a simple click
no,
up
no,
and
no,
down,
no, no,
but
no.
that's everything, I guess.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. All I was saying was that, that's young stuff. And he goes, well, when you're an old man, barely sitting on the park bench because you old. That's what he said.
I said, well, look, hold on. If you're gonna say what I
What did you
said,
say?
I said, don't act like a grumpy old man on a park bench. Is what I
That
said.
same thing, grumpy old man.
No, but you said park bench, grumpy old man kind of thing. You didn't say it right. So, but I mean, it's okay, dude. I mean, if that's fine. I'm just saying you're just like Pat Jones,
I'm not Pat Jones.
the hat game thing,
I'm not Pat Jones. Hey, you have anything you want to say, Keith?
I'm done.
You sure? Because you bringing up old stuff. You want to bring up anything else?
Did you really get beat in the finals by Star Spencer?
I don't remember. I don't remember us getting beat by Stars.
Was it the finals or was it the?
I don't remember us losing that game.
I just asked you, man. I don't know. I wasn't
I don't
around
remember
then,
us-
so I don't
remember
know.
us- I remember hitting 2 free throws with 4 seconds left to beat them. That's
What year was that?
It was
We don't
before
want to talk about it. We
before
don't-
I was
don't
born
matter
for
about it.
sure.
Don't matter. Can we
Yeah.
can we move on with the show?
I mean, yeah. I just
You
think
and
it's.
Chris are collaborating. Can we move on?
Yeah, we good.
Can we get on with the NBA?
I
news?
suppose we can. Yeah. I mean,
I just wondered, was there any footage like there's no footage of Will Chamberlain's 100?
yeah. No.
There is footage of the game. Yes.
I know the footage of that Will Chamberlain game because it didn't happen.
Oh my God.
What? Hold on. Okay. No, I can't go there with you, man. I can't go there with
Really,
you.
Chris? Chris, really?
I don't think Will hit 100.
He hit 100.
I really don't.
He hit 100. Anyway, Lakers fire coach Darvin Ham. What was that, about 20 minutes ago?
Oh
30
no, it was
minutes
an
ago?
hour or
Hours
so.
ago.
Hour or so ago.
Yeah. So what is your feelings on it, Nathan, since you are the resident, historian?
Resident story. I mean, it was writing was on the wall. I mean, LeBron's fault, but I mean,
Oh, well, shh. That's the LeBron number one
do that.
number right there. Don't talk about LeBron.
he doesn't have blades over there, does he?
Don't talk about LeBron over there. He's got clippers over there.
That's what I thought.
Hey, he probably got a sharp little blade over there.
Yeah.
What's it called?
The thing.
Single edge razor.
Yeah, the
He
razor.
got a razor.
Yeah.
Got a little 22 in his back pocket.
Oh, that's a 22.
Well, I mean,
22,
tell me this then, Chris. I mean, every organization LeBron's played for,
Okay.
the coach has always been the sacrificial lamb, right?
For sure.
Okay, so what's the common denominator there?
He don't have no great
Y'all not reaching the standards. That
Oh
I'm
my
setting.
God.
So are you in? I mean, are we in agreement that LeBron pretty much plays GM on those teams?
Yeah, I mean, I agree he does.
He's never
Okay.
had a great coach. That's
Remember-
Ty
Hey.
Lue's a pretty good coach.
pretty good.
LeBron made him.
Oh, come on!
LeBron made Spoelstra.
With the Clippers.
Whoa,
Spoelstra was
whoa,
there
whoa!
before him.
Spoelstra,
He
yeah,
wasn't
Spoelstra.
coaching. Was he coaching?
Spoelstra wasn't there before LeBron.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, like
He's up
One
there.
year,
He's
he was
up
there
there.
1 year
year.
before.
Oh, I mean, he was,
He's a
but-
baby.
Dwayne Wade stepped in on that. And
No, I would agree with you if you say Pat Riley made Spoelstra, but not
And
LeBron.
LeBron.
Come on, man.
Dwayne Wade chilled LeBron on that. Look, he's like, hey, he's our coach. Leave it alone. Give him a chance. He's the one. He's the one to shut LeBron on that door. Hey, you here? He's our coach. This is how we do
Why
it.
hasn't Tyler do something?
Well, I mean, I didn't say he was a championship coach. I just said he was a good coach.
Because why he ain't winning it?
Well, I mean, LeBron's lost 9 times in the finals, so I
But he
mean,
made it.
yeah. So OU's made it like 6 or 7 times to the final game, but
Hold on. See, you,
I mean, it's the same thing.
yeah, see.
Would you rather make it and
You're
lose?
talking about stuff that I just can't handle.
Okay.
We don't do OU slander. We don't do OU slander here.
No, I mean, I don't either. I'm an OU fan. I'm an OU fan.
We don't do LeBron and OU is like untouchables.
Okay, first of all.
I mean, I agree with OU, but LeBron, I don't
Okay,
know.
look at this. What is that right there? Come over, Chris. Look at this right here.
That is a Ty Lue
Who's coaching the team?
LeBron.
LeBron.
And if it wasn't for Kyrie, they wouldn't have won that.
This is the
I agree.
this is the photo right here. Ty Lue is on the outside. LeBron is coaching.
Yeah, LeBron coaches.
Yeah, but I watched the Darvin Ham play get drawn up, and it was terrible.
Now, Darvin Ham's not a good coach. I agree with you. But, I mean, LeBron's GM.
Yeah.
LeBron,
And he's made mistakes. Because he's going to make mistakes.
A-
He's going to
a
hire
lot.
JJ Redick.
a lot of mistakes.
He's going to hire
No,
JJ
no, no,
Redick.
no, no, no. What were you saying before we got on the show about JJ Redick and LeBron? Say what? What did you say,
They
Chris?
started the podcast together, and now all of a sudden Darvin Ham's fired, and then just randomly, never heard of this in the last year or so. They're saying JJ. I think I seen this last week. JJ Redick, coaches want him now, or teams want him now.
For a
It's
coach?
like that came from LeBron.
Wow.
That came from LeBron.
Man,
Yeah. Keith, what's your thought process, Laker fan?
No comment.
Oh yeah, we already know I jumped off that wagon.
Yeah, listen, I'm not a LeBron dude. When he came to the Lakers, I didn't want him there. All I know is that we have a chip, and I'm gonna take it. But the Lakers have not finished higher than 7th place since he's been there. He got his ass out of the East, and he began his ass busted, like we said, for years and years and years when he was in the East. Bring your ass out to the West and get your ass busted.
But he came when he was 40.
Don't matter. He
He
came.
came
Listen,
at
he
40.
came. He came when he knew.
36.
But whenever he got it, no, he was older
Those
than
guys are
that.
out of the league.
He was 30. He's been there for 6-7 years.
Has he been 6 years
I
already?
think it's since 1990.
I thought it was 19.
So 5-6
19?
years.
20.
Yeah, go ahead.
So when LeBron came over to the Lakers, right?
Uh-huh.
They was in 4th place till he got hurt, right?
Yep.
Playing with pretty much a rookie team.
Yep.
Bums.
Name me
Bums.
any rookie
Really,
team,
bums?
Bums.
any rookie team that's been really that good.
For
One
sure.
out of a million.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just because you're a
100%.
great player, you bunch of rookies, that don't mean you're gonna be a great team.
No.
Agreed.
But Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Kyle Kuzma.
That's who he had.
I mean, who else? There was more.
They had
You just
Josh-
named 3 guys that play the same position.
Josh
That's LeBron.
Josh Hart.
As a rookie.
Yep.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
playing better
they were
than-
young.
They had
They were
what's his
young.
name? The white guy. I can never think of his name from Chicago.
Caruso.
He wanted to keep him, and they wouldn't resign him.
But none of
He
those
said-
guys,
No. They,
all
no,
those
he-
guys
LeBron
that
said he
you
wanted to
named,
keep him.
they all play just like LeBron.
My deal is.
For the same position.
All I'm saying
I mean,
is,
LeBron plays every position, so
all I'm
They
saying
wanna
is,
be-
all I'm
this
saying
is
is,
before LeBron realized that he's better than Magic and he can really just go out there
Ooh.
and run the point guard if he wanted to.
what finals game did he start at center and
he's-
have a triple double?
listen, what I've said many times, LeBron is a more athletic
Yes.
Magic.
Absolutely.
That's what I said.
Absolutely.
That's what I said.
Absolutely.
He's a more. He is not. He's not
Okay, so
greater
tell me
than
this.
Magic. He's
He's
not.
better or even at every single aspect of basketball.
92 Dream Team. Would he start on that team?
Yes.
Okay. He's not a better passer.
You think
He's
that?
not- no.
That's what I said.
He's not a better passer
I
than
said
Magic.
either better or even.
He's not even.
So
Nah.
you think he starts?
I've never seen LeBron throw a 3/4 court bounce pass in traffic on point.
That's because LeBron's not as flashy as Magic.
That is not flat.
Pinpoint from damn near half court.
Okay. I can name 20
right
dudes
into
who
the
can do
man's
that.
hands.
I knew 20 guys who do the shit. I could do that with my eyes closed. Anybody can fucking do that.
No.
Oh,
Easy.
that ain't that difficult.
Yes, it is. How you doing?
Okay, listen. How many guys you think can do? You come through.
I should know more than this.
Yeah,
I mean,
Oh, Keith.
Luca
Keith.
probably make the pass.
Luka for sure. Kyrie can make the
LeBron
pass.
can make it.
LeBron can make it. Steph Curry can make it.
Steph Curry can make it.
Luka can make it.
You think Kyrie could make it? Probably.
Josh can make it. Kyrie can make it.
Yeah.
Could make that pass?
Yes.
Okay, you just named a bunch of people.
Yeah, they can make that pass, half-court pass.
Oh, I thought you were talking about...
No, a three-quarter court, bounce court pass in traffic, in
when
transition.
you also named
There's
all-
maybe
John Stockton,
John Stockton, Luka,
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash probably, Tiny Archibald, Maravich.
Jason Kidd.
For sure. Jason
So I have a
Williams.
question. I have a
Jason
question.
Williams.
If you were starting a team...
Today? Today.
Yeah,
Anytime.
Anytime.
Age doesn't matter.
Okay.
And you had Magic on one side. You don't know what the rest of your team is going to be. You have Magic and you have LeBron.
Magic.
You take, what?
Every day all day.
What? What?
Every day all day.
Yeah, I have to.
Every day.
I'm gonna abstain.
Listen. I saw them both. I've seen them both play.
See, I didn't watch much of Magic,
And
so
I'm
I
just
gotta
telling you,
abstain.
you're running your mouth. If you ever seen somebody play, don't add, don't jump, don't kill somebody. When you answer. Do you know this man right here? Tell him what you said about Magic. He didn't even have one top 10 of all time.
I don't know.
He said he wasn't even the best point guard of all time. Him.
Magic Johnson, best point guard, period.
Ever. Not even up for question.
Steph Curry.
Oh,
Best point guard of all time.
no.
I don't know what y'all
Best shooter of all time,
He's
yes.
the best shooter without question.
Overall point
Best
guard,
point guard? No, not even close. No way he's better than Stockton. No way.
Dude, you.
If you starting a team, you
I'm
don't
starting
know
with
who's gonna
Magic
be on there.
Johnson.
Well, I start with
You're
Michael
not-
Jordan,
you're
but
not, you're not
Next
picking.
time about Magic.
I
You're not picking John Stockton
No.
over Steph.
No.
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 Exactly. So
No.
how can you say the guy's better when you know when you're starting a team?
Well, if we're starting a
you're not
team
choosing it?
based off a point guard, then maybe. But
No, I'm not even.
but Steph's not a point guard.
Steph's not a point guard. He's not a point guard.
6'9", can play every position on the court.
I'm sorry. I'm starting with Magic, man.
So can LeBron. LeBron can play every position
I'm
on the
gonna say
court,
this, Chris.
guard every position.
Chris, I'm gonna say this right now. When I talk about greatest ever, what that means is no matter when you played, you're gonna do exactly what you do in that era anytime.
Yes.
LeBron is not going to be 40 years old if he played in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. He's not going to be 40 years old. He's not playing 21 years. Because, wait, first of all, when he got there, what was he? He couldn't shoot, so what did he do? Go to the lane. And remember we had this discussion about these boys talking about, oh, LeBron would have killed the Pistons. He'd have dumped all over. And I said, man, he got his head taken off.
But that's everybody though.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is when I say the greatest of all time, that means no matter when you play, you're going to do what you do in the same era.
Michael Jordan.
And like to me, that's why Tom Brady's not the GOAT. You're not going to be like what's our boy from Dallas Cowboys said?
Aikman.
The defensive end, Charles Haley.
Oh yeah.
Charles Haley said, "Listen, if Tom Brady was playing when we played, he says, I promise you, I'm going to take that extra step and a half,
But see,
and I'm going to plant him.
That is the
and I'm
problem.
going to take my penalty."
That is the problem with the generations before. Y'all not talking about skill. Y'all talking about cheating.
No.
You're talking about cheating.
But it wasn't cheating then.
Huh?
It wasn't cheating.
It was cheating.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, my
If the
God.
penalty was going to be called,
Yes.
what you're saying is we're going to lay
But
LeBron out. But that's a foul.
But
Yes.
hand checking.
That's a foul.
Yes.
Not then. It wasn't. Hand checking wasn't a foul then.
What I'm saying is, what he talking about, that's a foul. Now it's an ejection.
Yeah, it's an ejection. It's flagrant.
Yeah, but
There's
see,
a difference.
I
When
get-
Kurt
I-
Rambis, listen, when
I
Kurt
get
Rambis
what
got
you're
his
saying,
head taken
but
off
y'all
by
not-
Kevin
Y'all
McHale,
not talking about y'all talking about.
we're talking about errors. No. I'm talking about errors. I'm talking about errors.
Dark era.
I'm talking about errors.
That's like saying if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So,
I ain't said that.
That's cheating.
I ain't said that.
That's cheating.
Who says if you don't get caught?
No,
Chris. I've only tried to hurt one person in my entire life, and he deserved it.
Who was it?
I ain't gonna say. But I tried to hurt one person in my entire life. I tried to make sure he didn't have kids. I tried to make sure he didn't have kids.
You pulled the Draymond.
That's the only time? No, I did worse than that. He was jumping under, my elbow was right here, and I tried to make sure I put them up in the stomach is what I was trying to do.
Woo.
He's the only person I've ever tried to hurt in my life because he hurt me on purpose. And it took me 2 years to get his ass back, but I got him back. Now, in today's era, what was done to me, he may have been thrown out. For sure, what I did to him, he would have got thrown out. No question.
You would have got thrown out.
Oh, yeah, I'd have got thrown out. He would have got thrown out, too, for what he did.
So why do y'all think that LeBron wouldn't have survived, but Magic survived?
Because
Magic
they played
did survive.
No, the difference is Magic wasn't going to the basket. LeBron couldn't shoot. You forget, LeBron was a freight train. He was 6'9", going to the basket, dunking on people. That's what he was doing. It wasn't until the last.
He would have put Kevin McHale in a wheelchair.
Oh my God.
He'd have put him in a wheelchair. He'd have dunked at him so
Hey,
hard.
listen,
He'd have been in a wheelchair.
listen. I hate the Celtics with all the passion I could ever think of. I hate. Keith, how bad do we hate the Celtics?
I kind of agree with Chris on this.
He'd have put him in a
No,
wheelchair.
He's so big and strong.
Yeah, but wait, you know who he was? He's Rick Mahorn with athleticism. He is. That's what he was.
Okay, but that's devastating to him.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, back then they're gonna take you out, they're gonna cut, they're gonna clip you, they're gonna do whatever. They're gonna clothesline you.
There was another guy that they couldn't stop. And he wasn't strong and big like LeBron, but he could take the whole Dr. J.
Yeah, yeah.
He dominated.
So why do you
Yeah,
think...
but my point is, Keith.
I don't know.
Now, Keith, I'm saying he was gonna dominate, but not for 20 years. That was my point.
How long did Dr. J play?
Okay, he played 14, 13.
LeBron's better than him too.
He played
So
NBA for a while too.
he's better than him too.
So I just want to go back and clarify. Is LeBron better than Jordan?
Yes.
Is LeBron better than Kobe?
Yes.
Is LeBron better than Kareem?
Yes.
I mean, who else? Wilt? Is he better than Wilt?
Oh, let's do this. LeBron is the greatest basketball player of all
Okay,
time.
so just a simple fact that you said that LeBron is better, an all-around basketball player. We're talking about every aspect of the game. Than Michael Jordan. Moots every other point you're going to make.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, no, for sure. I mean, well, in your eyes,
Listen,
In 99% of basketball eyes.
that's because
listen. When
you guys
listen,
don't want to admit the
Chris,
fact.
this is how I put it. The best all-around player, the best player ever is Michael. The most skilled is Kobe, and the best all-around is LeBron.
I would agree with
That's how it is. He's the best all-around. He's a more athletic Magic. Magic was the best all-around.
So if I'm the best all around, that means I'm
But
the
you're not the best.
of all
Okay,
time.
listen. Number one, on facts, in the biggest 2 times of the NBA of times, LeBron disappeared twice in the finals. Disappeared twice. That's facts. That's not making up something. He disappeared twice. Twice. You can't be the greatest when you disappear at your sport's greatest time.
Okay,
He
so-
disappeared twice.
I have a question.
2
So,
different
If
series.
you had to pick a player,
I'm not
start
picking
your
LeBron.
NBA career, you don't know who's going to be on the team. You're taking Jordan over LeBron.
Oh, hell
I'm
yes.
gonna tell you why
Every
I'm not
time.
taking.
Every time.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm not taking.
I understand why because you didn't see Jordan
No,
play.
I seen Jordan the first 7 years of his career. First round exit.
Okay, first of all,
You know what I said?
okay, hold on.
You heard
Okay,
about it, you see
Sure.
it.
I mean, I was.
no,
I was
Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, he got beat by arguably the greatest team and one of the top 5 teams in the history of the NBA, which is his '86 Boston Celtics.
Okay.
They were 40-1 at home. 40-1 at home.
LeBron wasn't losing to no scrubs.
40-1.
LeBron wasn't losing in the finals.
Chris.
Every team that LeBron lost to in the finals is considered an all-time great team. Name one and eight.
Let me see.
Didn't he get beat by
Let
the
me see. He got beat by the let me think.
He lost to the
Mavericks?
He got beat by the
Mavericks?
Mavericks for sure. Nowhere near it.
No,
Nowhere near.
I give
Nowhere
him.
near.
I give him Mavericks.
The
They had a legendary year, but I wouldn't put him up there.
okay. Let me see. He got beat by San Antonio. Should have got beat by him twice.
That's an all-time great team.
That's a good team.
Should have got beat by him
That's
twice.
a good
Good
team.
team.
That's a good team.
I'm not putting maybe top 9. They're 9th, maybe 10th.
10th.
But if you're top 10, that's all-time great.
Okay.
Good team.
Agreed.
Good team.
Okay, and that's it.
Who was
The Warriors.
The Warriors.
or
No.
So the Warriors not all-time
The Warriors
great
should have
team.
beat them twice.
Are the Warriors
The
not
Warriors
all-
should have. If Draymond had kept his foot, listen, they were up 3-1 and had spanked them by 20. It wasn't even close.
Are the Warriors
Wasn't even
an
close.
all-time
And when
great team?
Draymond did that, yes.
All right, and LeBron lost to them.
Yeah, but Kyrie beat him. LeBron didn't.
LeBron had 42.
Okay.
He had 40 as well.
Here's all right, and let's just go. Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. Who am I leaving out?
For who?
For LeBron's teammates.
Oh, he had a. Oh, that's it. You can't count Miller and all them.
I mean,
I mean,
Michael had
Ray
Scotty.
Allen, Ray Allen.
Ray Allen. Michael had Scotty. I mean, Steve Kerr, yeah, they were great role players.
Yes.
Dennis Rodman, it was a great
Rodman.
role
The
player.
last 3.
Role player.
The last 3 he had Dennis Rodman.
He had Scottie Pippen the whole way through.
But-
Right.
but
That's what he
Scotty-
said, Scotty.
Coach.
So he's had really one.
One. and Scotty, one Hall of Famer, and LeBron's had at least 5.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not Chris Bosh,
I
but
think Chris Bosh should be.
I mean, I think he's a good player. He's a great player.
Chris Bosh was a Hall of Famer until LeBron got there.
Okay, so 5 then. Kyrie, Dwayne Wade, AD. Who else am I missing here?
Well, some of that goes back to the fact that back in those
Kevin Love.
days,
Hey, Kevin Love.
back in those days, you really only had. You're not gonna like this statement either. But you really only had. Oh man, y'all really not gonna like this statement.
Wow.
Are you gonna say less teams?
Nah.
Because less
Well,
teams.
I can say that Jordan's league was watered down basically because they had like 5 or 6 expansion teams.
See,
during his
I would say that made it tougher because the best teams were always going to be the best teams.
No, but I also know
The first
that
years, LeBron had to go through Isaiah, and he had to go through Larry Bird. And it wasn't until, remember, Larry Bird was beating everybody. And then when they got old, then Detroit took over. And then when they got old, Chicago took over.
Exactly.
That's what happened.
exactly. See,
That's
LeBron
what
didn't have that.
LeBron was in the East. He had nobody except the
He
Celtics.
didn't wait till nobody got.
He had nobody but the Celtics.
He took it.
He had one team.
And
the
they were-
Celtics. And they were getting old then.
They
And
were
you know-
old.
but you know why? That's because nobody wanted to go to the East.
Everybody was in the West
They
playing.
didn't want to go to the
Everybody was in the West playing. All the tough teams were in the West. You know why? Because they spanked LeBron's butt every time he went
Guys
saw.
didn't want to go to the East because they knew LeBron was going to the finals. In the East, they
Okay,
knew
let
it.
me get this straight. What you're saying is, I'm going to leave the toughest conference to go to the easiest conference. I don't want to do that because of one dude.
No.
That's what you just said.
They just knew there was a foregone
You just
conclusion.
said
That foregone
the foregone conclusion.
And they couldn't beat LeBron.
I mean, we can sit here and argue this all day
Oh
long,
my
man.
God, Chris.
Oh yeah, but what I was about to say that y'all not gonna like.
Yes.
Back in those days,
Oh, here we
there's
go.
only 2 guys on the team that could actually score a bucket. The rest of the guys were just plumbers and role players.
Like Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, he's a role player. The
Still
greatest role
a
player ever.
great
Yeah,
rebounder.
you know what I'm saying? But
I don't even.
Steve Kerr. B.J. Armstrong.
Role player.
Horace Grant.
role player.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You said he get his bucket, they were 3-point specialists, though.
Huh? Yeah, definitely. Can't take that away from him. But only 2 guys.
So what I hear
only
you
2 guys got to
saying
shoot the ball.
is Michael won with bums and plumbers. That's what I hear you saying.
Versus bums and plumbers.
But still,
Wait, what?
Versus bums and plumbers.
that's what he said.
Okay, let's move on. I'm done. I mean, I can't even.
That's what I knew y'all
You
was
have
like
you have no points at all. You just have a bunch of nonsense. You have 0 points of what you
just
say.
don't want. You just don't.
No, I want to be honest.
Our guys better at basketball now than they were back then.
Listen, okay, I'm gonna say this.
I don't know.
There are more athletic guys
Yes,
now.
athletic.
They were more fundamentally sound then.
Yes.
That's
Agreed.
the difference. Now,
Agreed.
great players, no matter when you play, you're gonna bust ass.
True.
Regardless when you play.
True.
Allen Iverson would kill people today, and his career would have been lasting longer because he didn't get his head taken off.
Yep.
True.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. My point is real simple. Guys play today, and playing in a facility, or playing in the same environment then are not going to last as long as they last. And then number 2, there was no load management.
Yeah.
So
I
you
hate
playing.
that. I hate that.
So
I
you
hate
playing.
that.
So I'm just saying, I don't give anybody in today's game credit that much. That to me, it's a check mark against them because of when they play.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying LeBron, Tom Brady, and all them would not. That was my point with Tom Brady. He's not going to last 20 years.
And I'm
He's
not
just not.
disagreeing with that. I would agree.
That's
that
all,
LeBron-
Chris. That's my only point with it.
LeBron probably wouldn't have had his.
That's my only point. Now, would he been dominant? Hell yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying he would be, but he's only going to be for 13, 14 years because of the way he played.
And it would have taken him at least 2 to 3 to get.
It's just, and plus he's going to be in the East when the East was strong.
I'm gonna tell Sylvia.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell her that.
tell us that. Oh,
You know, I'm sure.
yes, I know. I saw you when you first came in. I was wondering if that was you. I saw you right there. Here, let's take a quick break because I'm all fired.
Oh, yeah, you are, man.
Anyway, thank SRB. If you have any needs for engineering, surveying, and planning, hit our guys up. They love to be behind the scenes. If you got a complex that you're building, they can make sure that everything's laid out properly so you don't have flooding or anything like that. And also, if you have dams or water treatment plants, They are the thing. To highlight my guy Mark Long. In fact, the other day he was at a water treatment plant working on their stuff. So Collaborative Logic, if you have needs for computers, software to be written specifically for your business or website design, hit those guys up. And the thing I love about them is they can remote in and not have to disrupt your business. Oak Grove Trucking and our boy Jose Fierro, if you have needs for dirt, rock, or sand, hit our boy up. He would love to take care of you. And then, of course, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912.
No, I ain't doing it.
You could have did it right there.
No, I'm good, man. So I can do it. Why? So you can tell me I did it wrong?
No, I was trying to give you a chance. Since you've been saying we're busting you, I was giving you a chance right there.
I'm good.
The bank that makes things happen. Now, Chris, he works there. He works there. He can't even do it right. He works there. He can't do it right, Chris. He works there. Yeah. Hey, it's not only me. It's the people who work there say he can't. They listen to the show.
They say I can't because you say that I can't.
Anyways, want to thank them for sponsoring us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go into their main bank, which is where Nathan's at 401M, 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon. Is that better?
That's better.
Whatever.
That's better.
Anyway, YNB East, which is off the Parkway and 66 or 39th Expressway. YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YNB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40. How many steps is it?
212.
212 steps, whatever. I still don't believe you walked it off. I think you're just making that up in your own damn mind. And then YNB People's located in Bethany, off 23rd between Rockwell and MacArthur. And, of course, Shelter Insurance, the Mark Pemberton Agency, located at 4609 Southeast 29th, Dale City, Oklahoma, 405-670-2424. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5, Fridays, 9 to 1. Closed Saturdays and Sundays, probably serving the Middale area since 1982. That's what they're doing. Now, can we do our NBA news? Are y'all done?
We're done. I'm done taking up the show.
Oh, and of course, here's the topic.
Patrick Beverly.
Patrick Beverly throws the ball at a fan twice, then tells ESPN producer Melinda Adams she can't ask him questions since she's not a subscriber to his podcast.
Oh, my God.
I thought that was kind of funny.
Which part did you think was funny, Chris?
When he asked her, are you subscribed to the pod? And she said no. He said, well, you can't.
I mean, it would be pretty
Like
That
this.
was kind of funny.
That's going to cost him a lot of money.
Yeah, he's definitely. I don't know about that part.
It's gonna cost him a lot of money.
He's going to get caught. That throwing the ball.
Okay, twice.
Yeah.
He asked for the ball back. They threw it to him, and he threw it at him again.
Yeah.
Well, the first time he hit the wrong person,
See,
and you saw him going, "Hey, I'm sorry."
When
And
he
they threw
hit
the ball
that,
back to him.
when he hit that woman,
He apologized
that's
to
coming in
her.
his pocket.
But no, he apologized to her.
It don't matter. That's coming in his pocket.
But how long? They said, I saw somebody say that he should be suspended for the full year. What is your thoughts?
year.
Nate?
Full year.
That's what somebody said.
Full year.
Full year.
I mean, the only one that's been suspended for a full year in history of NBA was Ron Artest, right?
Who said
Right.
full year?
They said-
Stephen A. Smith? That
No,
sounds like
it
something he would
wasn't-
say.
Yeah,
Full
I
year.
agree. Full
It
year,
wasn't him.
I would say maybe 5
It wasn't
games.
him.
5-10
No,
games.
25 games.
25
25
games.
games. Come on, that's a little
least.
harsh.
No.
Okay, first of all, do you know what they say to you?
I don't, but I can imagine it's really
The
bad.
stuff they say to you, a lot of times you sit there and you want to laugh, but you can't have any sort of expression whatsoever. Now, when they get personal, they're talking about your mama, they're talking about your kids, they're talking about your family, that's off limits. And fans do go there, okay? But a lot of times stuff they say, you just like,
Yeah.
you want to laugh, but you cannot throw stuff at them because they're sitting there to tell you you're on your way to Cancun.
Well,
Really?
Well, he said that he told the officials that they were heckling. He told
You're
them.
on your way to Cancun. How is that up? How are you going to throw some? That's what they said.
That's what they said. They said.
No, that's what that was reported was said. And that's when people are like, you threw a ball at somebody because they told you you're going to Cancun.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
You are on your way to Cancun.
But
But at least it's not Galveston.
25 games is a lot.
At least it's not Galveston. But, Chris, first of all, it's Patrick Beverly's history.
Yeah.
What is that on her dress in the back?
Oh, my God, dude. You know what? We're trying to do a show over here. Talk about stuff like that on the show. That's Keith back there. See him back there lounging? I say, Shay, help him out, Shay, because he just... Yeah, we're talking about you. Don't come up here and start saying no mess either, Keith.
No, I thought the camera angle was bad. I know what it was. I was trying to get clarity.
Nathan, I'm sorry.
No, it's fun, man. I love
sorry.
it. I love it.
Sorry,
It's great.
All I know is I'm glad Drew's not here too.
Oh, man.
He's still mad because Lakers lost, Keith. He's still mad.
He's mad.
He's bringing up stuff the other day. I'm like, bro, the game's been over 3 days.
He said the Pelicans team that OKC beat was the worst team in the playoffs in the last 20 years.
What?
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Not the last.
I mean, they weren't great, but
They were pretty bad.
they were. But the lineups are great, though. I mean, they have great players on paper. They just don't play well as a team.
Whoa. Hey, look, we say his name.
No, he must. His ears must be
Go ahead,
burning.
What's up, brother? Go ahead.
I mean, is it sweatshirt day at the bank today?
It's a
What
sweatshirt.
is going on?
We're at the barbershop, bro.
Casual Friday. Look at what Randy's wearing, man. Come on now.
Gotcha.
We're at the hey, he came where you did.
Cast away and mice will play.
Actually, Randy's there. So
He's there.
He's there today.
It's 3 o'clock down there.
Well, okay. Let me say he was there when I left. How about that?
He's still there. Hey, you got your Laker boy over here, Chris.
Hey, you fired our coach.
He switched.
I like
He
it.
switched.
Actually, I forgot he switched to Thunder. He's not a Laker fan no more.
Whatever team LeBron's going to next, that's where he's going to be at.
LeBron is not going to.
That's why they fired the coach. That just
Dude,
that
oh.
just LeBron's gonna be there.
Yep.
Kevin Durant. You want Kevin Durant back?
We already talked about.
Oh.
We talked about J.J. Redick being the next Laker coach. Your thoughts?
He's not gonna be the
You
coach.
don't know that I think Kevin Durant's the top 5 player of all time.
After the Clippers,
I'd give you top 10.
Tyronn Lue's gonna get fired, and the Lakers
That's
going
what
after.
Matt did.
Ty Lue is not getting fired. They're not going to fire
He's
Ty
getting
Lue.
chance next week after the Clippers lose again in the playoffs in the first round.
I don't think they're going to fire Ty Lue because he's going to run right across the street to the Lakers.
They wouldn't do
Yep.
They ain't firing him just because he knows that that's exactly what they would do.
He just stay where he is because hopefully these clowns get out of our gym.
Yep. Well, they're gone at the gym. They're no longer in our gym.
Our gym.
The Clippers are no longer in our gym. They've got a state-of-art facility that's really, really nice. So that's the thing about that. I'm not upset about that. Okay, Drew, we were talking about Patrick Beverly. How many games should he be suspended?
What? He's gonna get a lot. I mean,
They think.
he hit the girl on the head on the first one.
Yeah, he hit that woman on the head, and he apologized to her, though. He apologized to her. He wasn't trying to hit her. He apologized to her. But it doesn't matter.
Two-hand chest pass, the next one, a little dip pass. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but my thing is this. You can't throw stuff at fans twice.
No.
And you're
This is
Patrick
40
Beverly.
games.
And you're Patrick Beverly, so you know the Thunder fans want him gone for a year. That's what they want. I said 25
Yeah, he won't
games.
be gone for a year, but I'd say 25 to 40 games.
25 to 40.
25 to 40 games. That's a little
He
hard.
says 25 to 40, Chris.
That's harsh.
Keith, what is your thoughts?
No way.
He's gonna get a lot. Yeah.
He's going to get a lot.
Pretty much.
I was gonna say 10 to 15 max, but- Yeah, 10 to
Yeah,
15 max.
He's going to get, they don't like him and he did that, and he's a role player.
5 games.
Well, you got to remember, though. No, he's going to get way more than 5 games. He's gonna get
But
way
Adam
more.
Silver is
Okay,
a player's
But you
GM.
got to remember, though. It's Patrick Beverly.
I mean, he
It's
didn't.
not. Yeah, he's a repeat offender, and it's Patrick Beverly. He's a role player. This is what 6 team in 4 years.
Draymond. I mean, look what Draymond did, and he. I mean,
Shouldn't. I mean, to go see.
How many did Draymond get?
I mean, they didn't ever officially suspend him,
I
did
think he
they?
got suspended 15.
I'm
Well, he wasn't, but he was on
He was on indefinite leave.
indefinitely. But I think it was 15. I think it was 15 games, something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
he choked out a player.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah, he was done for a minute. What I'm saying is, but that's Draymond. He's a star player. You're talking about Patrick Beverly.
Draymond's not
So
a
you
star,
can't say
but
he deserve it then.
What?
You'd have to. If that's the case, you should disagree.
No. What I'm saying about Patrick Beverly, you can't throw this. As a player, I've been cussed at. I've been said all kinds of crazy things too. A lot of it is funny, and they're telling you to go to Cancun. That's funny. That doesn't warrant you throwing a ball at.
No, it don't.
Okay? And that's just you being you, and then you're going to turn around and tell an NBA and an ESPN producer if she's not a scrimmage to your podcast. Yeah, no, she's a producer, producer for ESPN. And you told her that she can't ask you questions if she's not subscribed to you?
Got about 1 year, 2 years left in the league.
Yeah, he's only got a couple years left. You're right. But I'm just saying, you can't, you step, and you ESPN, how much money do they get the NBA? And you going to tell one of their reporters they can't ask you a question? Yeah, and they don't like you?
What was the new $80 billion new NBC contract?
Yeah,
for the
80
NBA?
billion.
Salary cap's going to go way up.
Like I said, SGA, the first $400 million guy. That's what that is. That's exactly
And
what
it
that
better be by the Thunder.
is. Anyways, I'm not talking about it.
That'd be a good pickup, bro, KT.
Yep. Okay, NBA scores.
Stand out
Hey,
to that
guys.
court and bark.
Okay, oh, God, don't start.
Act like you've been there.
NBA scores last night.
I
Pacers.
do it with OKC. Every time they're good, they got to have some sort of gimmick or dumb stuff they do.
Yep, I agree. It's ridiculous. Pacers versus the Bucks last night, Drew. Pacers closed them out. What was your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, well, basically the Bucks are in the same boat as the Pelicans, except they played better without their best players. I mean, I don't really put a whole lot of stock into it. I mean, they were without Giannis and without Lillard. I mean, I thought they played pretty good considering.
Yeah, I did too. I thought so. I thought they held in as long as they could. Knicks, Sixers.
They got a little hard.
How about Jalen Brunson last night? Being the first guy since
just
Michael Jordan to
unbelievable,
score 39 or more 4 straight games in the playoffs. He was unbelievable
Knicks
last
came out
night.
on the right end of that deal,
Yep.
that trade. Jeez.
Well, everybody knew he was going to be a good player. I just didn't expect him to be this.
Yeah, but what
And then,
he missed
and then they just got kicked short in the North
6
Carolina
free throws
shot
last night?
that Villanova beat them at the buzzer. I mean, that's all they got.
Yeah, well,
I'd see that ever again. It'll be too soon.
I mean, but Embiid was what, on one leg and he scored 35?
Yeah.
I mean,
what killed them is Maxey was a no-show.
yes.
I mean, he scored at the end, but
giving the ball to Buddy Buckets. I mean, the guy.
What the heck? Hey, I'm sorry.
For a whole quarter.
but I'm sorry. What kind of shot was at the end? He fouled me.
that was
Dude,
awful.
what are you talking about?
Hey, how many of those guys on the Knicks played for that Villanova team?
A bunch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right?
Brunson,
Josh Hart, DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo.
There was one other.
No, I think
And then the guy that played for the
I think
Suns,
it's
the guard, the
The
forward that
one-
played for the Suns, Bridges.
Bridges.
No, we're talking about for the Knicks.
For the Knicks.
The guy that all played for Villanova, though.
Yeah, I know, but we're talking about on the Knicks. There's
And
three.
Yeah, 'cause-
Diamanco or DiVincenzo.
They had DiVincenzo, they had Brunson, and they had Josh Hart.
And the announcers made something reference to the 2016 Final Four. Did you hear that?
Yeah, well, that's what it was.
Yeah, that Buddy was
Yeah.
revenge game, you know.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Buddy Hell doing that. Games today. Cavs at the Magic. Magic -4, over under 200, Drew.
In Orlando.
And hell, what I do? I take the Magic.
You took the Magic.
I just think it's going to go 7. I think that's a 7-game series. Neither one of them played very well on the other team.
Yeah, I don't trust the Cavaliers at all.
I kind of like the over in that game, too.
Yeah, I do. I think 200 in that is the over. Your thought process, Nathan?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think the Magic will take the home game. I think they'll go over 200 though.
Yep, definitely. Keith?
What's that?
Cavs Magic -4. We're all taking the Magic -4. Over under 200.
There's people watching
That
that
game
series.
could be tied. I think the Magic's going to win it. I think that's 7.
I heard you what?
People watching that series?
Yeah, people watching that series, yeah. Chris goes to people watching that series. By the way, it's not on TNT.
Where is it at?
I think
NBA
it's,
TV.
Is it blocked
it's
out?
about-
already?
well, I think it's on ESPN because TNT is the hockey game tonight.
Oh man, that's terrible.
I think it's hockey.
You know how bad you gotta be for them to want to put hockey on before you?
I mean, I don't disagree with him. I'm sorry, Ben. I don't disagree with him.
That's crazy.
Kind of like being the 1 seed. and getting
Oh my God, dude, quit.
Let it go.
Let it go. Your team's home.
Houston can get
ESPN.
Tell them to come to the Thunder, man. It's
Yeah,
good
Drew,
over
it's
here.
on ESPN.
Dude, he's killing me with
It's
this.
good over here, man. I was over there. I was in that burning house.
Has there ever been another 1 seed
you are.
that
It's good over here. It was great on the Thunder, man.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Drew. Drew.
You're killing me.
Chris goes, yeah, I was in that burning house in L.A., and he goes, it feels good to be over here in the Thunder, where it's nice, got air conditioning, and the house is brand new. That's what he
Matt,
said.
do you think if the Lakers were the 1 seed, they'd have been on NBA TV?
It's just a new
Wow, really?
Wow.
Really?
He said, "You think if the Lakers were the 1 seed, they'd be on NBA TV?"
Really?
I mean, he's probably not wrong, to be honest with you.
Well, Drew, if it was 4-0, the way it was in those 2 games that were going against each other, yes, they would be on NBA TV.
Maybe.
Remember the Lakers have.
Hey,
Remember the Lakers have their own
what
channel out there.
what
anyway.
channel are the Lakers on?
Wow.
Oh,
The History Channel.
the History Channel. That is correct.
Okay, the Clippers and the Mavs tonight. Who do we like? Minus
How
7.5.
many rings do you got? How many were they? I forget.
He's
Tell me
making
again.
it so hard to be nice to him. Do you know that?
That's what I thought.
He's making it so hard.
Clippers, Mavericks, minus 7.5, over under 206.
Mavericks win, and I don't even think it's close. And Tuesday night in Oklahoma City.
Here we go.
Chris?
Clippers.
Oh, he's taking the Clippers tonight.
Clippers are done.
Yeah, I think so too. Nathan?
I'm going to take the Clippers.
Really?
Just because I want it to go 7.
I kind of like the 8 points, but they're not
You
beating
know
the
why I love the
Mavericks
Clippers?
tonight.
What?
Because I think the Thunder will beat them.
Well, we want
Especially without Kawhi.
we want the Thunder to play the Clippers, no question.
Yeah.
Especially without
Honestly,
Kawhi.
you want the Mavericks to beat the Clippers because the Thunder draft pick is tied into.
I'd love to see
Clippers.
Oh,
Point
that's
guard
right. I
Luka,
forgot
though.
about that. If the Mavericks lose, if Mavericks beat the Clippers, we get the Clippers draft pick, right?
Yep. Yep.
No, he said
Yeah.
no.
We've already traded
The
that.
lower
He said-
the Clippers go,
No,
the
he
better
said
the
we've
chance.
already
traded that
We've already
pick.
traded
We've already
the pick.
traded that pick.
I don't think so.
We only had 2 picks left. It was the Jazz pick, and it didn't convey because it was top 10. And then we have
Our pick.
the Houston
They
pick.
were talking outside their mouths all day on Sports Animal about it.
Yeah, no, we
They're
have the
wrong.
Houston pick.
They're wrong. It's a sports animal. Why the fuck do you listen? I mean, why do you listen?
Golly, man, you're killing me over here with
Cursing
this.
today, man. Leave me alone.
I just need
Okay.
to get my bloated Thunder fix in.
Oh,
every day.
my God.
Here we go. You have the Magic. These are your picks, Drew. We're doing your Husker Drew picks. You have the Magic minus. Well, we already talked about that. You're taking the Nuggets tomorrow.
No, that's just a series.
Oh, well, it says Nuggets minus 4.
Yeah, I'm taking it tomorrow too.
Okay, well, I'm just saying that's what that says. You're taking them minus 4. Clippers,
Yeah.
and you always said you're taking the Clippers and Mavericks and over. Rangers,
Yeah, I don't really like the spread a whole lot in that Clippers Mavericks game, but I just don't think the Clippers are going to beat the Mavericks tonight. It's not happening.
then you got the Rangers, bro.
Yeah, like the Rangers tonight to even that up.
And this
Little
2 days in a
hockey.
row. This 2 days in a row you took the Rangers. They win yesterday?
Yeah, 2 days ago they won. Yeah,
Okay. And, of course, you got the Rays money line.
yeah the Rays kind of burned me last week, so I'm going to load up on it one more time, give them one more shot at the title.
Okay, and the Phillies taking the money line and 147.
But the Phillies have quietly just been hanging with the best team in baseball. They're only 2 games back.
Are you talking
And,
about of the Braves?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Shocking. And of course, Brewers. This must be a day game if you're taking the Brewers plus 111.
No, dude, the Mets won
they're
yesterday
trash.
on a late inning 2-run double yesterday against the Cubs that cost me a little daytime parlay. So I'm going to bet against them today.
Yep. And then of course you have your Braves. You're taking them in the over.
Yeah, I like that. They're playing the Dodgers tonight. Big series out in Chavez Ravine.
Chavez Ravine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should be a good game. I like the over in that series. You got old man Morton on the mound tonight, so I think if the Dodgers are going to win one, it's going to be tonight. I like the over. And the over, what is it, 9? I'm not looking at it right now. Just deposit.
Yep. Where's Chris at so he can watch this?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was watching the
Chris-
GOAT on TV.
Chris is over here talking about LeBron's better than Michael, and that's what he's over here talking about, Drew. He's running his mouth about that. He's the greatest ever.
Ah, that guy was so
Okay,
good.
then you're taking the Canucks tonight, Drew. Really? You taking the Nucks?
The Canucks to win on the road, a little upset.
Yep. And I was trying to get our boy Ben out because the game's tonight. You have my Stars tonight at 9 o'clock on TNT, Drew. You got the Canucks and the Predators at 6. The Predators minus 1.5. And then, of course, my Stars and the G-Knights, they're in Vegas tonight. The G-Knights are plus 1.5, over under 5.5. What do you think? Those games, they've only had one game of 5. I don't know if it's
Stars
going
are
to
at
be.
3-2. I think the G-Knights win, and it goes back to Dallas for Game 7.
I do too. I think it goes back to Dallas. Because what would that
And
be,
it
Sunday?
probably goes to overtime and lasts forever.
So what would they play, Sunday? The Game 7 would be Sunday, so they probably play, what, Wednesday? Because the Mavericks.
Sunday night in Dallas.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Sunday. They probably play Wednesday. Or maybe, Dallas is in Oklahoma. They'd be in Oklahoma City. So that wouldn't matter, I guess,
Yeah.
when you come
They'll
up
be
to
in
it.
Oklahoma City Tuesday night.
Yep. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm excited about what we're going to see. What's your last takes over this week, Drew? What do you think?
About what?
This
Basketball?
whole week, basketball. Hockey, anything.
I don't think there's been a whole lot of surprises. I mean, pretty much the teams that won, and the bad teams lost, and I think it's moving to the nitty gritty when playoffs are really about to start.
Yeah, hey, and your boy Nathan and he and Chris got into it right when we got here, Drew.
About what?
Running around. Tell him, Nathan.
Well, it's about Michael versus LeBron, man. Come on. I mean,
not even close.
not even close.
I didn't even think that was.
I mean, if me and Drew agree on something, you know it's probably true, right?
Yeah.
I mean, goodness
I don't
gracious.
think it's even close.
It's not even close.
It's not close.
Not close.
It's just.
I mean, he's what? Maybe 6'5".
I think the more the argument would be LeBron versus Magic or LeBron versus Kobe.
Yeah, that's. I don't think
that
Kobe.
might
I don't even think that's a
somebody
question. I think Kobe's way better than him.
LeBron is top 6. He's number 6 to me. He's right in front of Bird at 7. Mm-hmm. That's where I have him.
Yeah, I don't even think it's. I mean, well, Kobe. What do you have, Kobe? 3?
I have
2, 3.
It's Michael, Kareem, Magic, Kobe, Wilt.
I don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could put Kobe behind Magic. I think I put Kobe ahead of Magic.
I put Magic ahead of Kobe.
I mean, it's you're splitting hairs there.
I'm still taking Magic. And he asked me, Drew. He said, if you're gonna start a team, who would you start with, LeBron or Matt? No,
that's
he
just
said
because Matt has some dated Magic Johnson special shoes or James Wilkes or something.
Anyways, Drew, who would you take? LeBron or Magic?
Randy said he's taking Lindy Waters.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the commander and his
LeBron or
nonsense.
Magic?
We're not talking about LeBron and his. The commander and his nonsense.
In a one-game win situation, I'm taking Magic.
Yep.
In a series,
No. He's talking about if you're going to
start a team.
Start a team. In any era, who would you do it with?
I'd probably take LeBron over Magic. But
I'm taking Magic.
I'd take Kobe over LeBron. And I would take Michael over
Hey,
LeBron.
let me ask you this: do you think LeBron would start on the '92 Dream Team?
Yes.
You think so?
Probably.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Who was their center? I don't even remember. Who
the
was?
center was David Robinson.
Oh, oof.
David Robinson.
Yeah.
But
LeBron is great. He's
Charles
great,
started on that team?
but he's
Well,
just
so
not the
what
GOAT.
you're saying, Drew, is you put Magic on the bench, or Charles
That'd be
Barkley
tough,
on the
wouldn't it?
bench. Yeah, think about
I'd
that. Who
put
you putting
Barkley
on the bench?
I'd put Barkley on the bench. I for sure put Barkley's big ass on the bench.
What the? Oh, he goes Wilt.
He meant to say Wilt instead of Waters.
But I like
Wilt,
Wilt
okay,
Green,
cool.
the Bill
Yeah.
Russell. I think a lot of those guys, you can kind of mix match those guys and put them in a hat and draw those names
Yeah,
out.
you're
You
not-
can't do
yeah.
it.
I would have liked to seen Wilt play in the '80s and '90s.
He could have played.
That's what I'm saying. I would have liked to seen it.
Fine.
Wilt was All American in
I know,
volleyball.
dude, he was
was
amazing.
He's
But see, I think he got a little.
He's fast as hell.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think he gets overthought because of the era that he played in.
Oh, and by the way, Chris said that he don't believe that Wilt scored 100.
Slept with 20,000. He slept with 20,000 women. That puts him right there.
Oh my God, Drew. That's what we're talking about. What? What'd you say, Chris? What?
No, what y'all saying?
You said, well, come on over here.
Yeah,
Step over here.
I'm here.
Hey,
You want this?
no, you can see, he can hear it.
Okay.
Hey, here he is, Drew. He's saying that that he didn't score 100 points.
Oh yeah, it never happened.
It wasn't on TV. I mean,
It was on TV, but he don't believe it happened.
He
Oh, man,
didn't hold
listen,
up a
listen,
piece of paper.
I just seen
He didn't
some
hold up a
footage
piece of paper
yesterday
this
of some little kids.
Oh, hold on, Drew. Listen.
In 1920.
1920.
Listen. I mean, that's what I said. They were just, playing and they were taking pictures. And I was like, oh, you know what? They got pictures of kids in
What
1920.
year was that that he
No
scored
footage.
168?
60 something.
66.
I don't
He was still with Philly. That was 60.
Yeah.
I've never
66.
even heard anybody say, yeah, I was at that game.
Oh, they're just documentaries all the time about it.
If you
The reporter. I mean, I
Chris.
remember.
show me one.
Chris,
I've never
nobody
seen-
doubts that
Well,
he
it's
scored
on the
100.
radio.
But you,
Isn't there a radio
I bet
broadcast?
there's a radio broadcast of it.
Yeah.
It was
I mean,
live.
I heard
Well,
Paul
the thing is,
Paul George just said recently he doesn't want to do
Hey, I like Chris's point though. Anytime I
But
can
he was
miss
just
a
like,
Philly team, I do it.
I ain't never seen the footage, so where's it at?
well, but Paul George is an idiot. Who cares about that?
I mean, Kyrie thought the Earth was flat.
Remember, Paul George was playoff.
I'm just
P.
saying.
Playoff P.
Playoff P. He had one playoff P game, and it was in Oklahoma City.
What I'm saying is,
Hold the record.
why have we never seen
There was no footage back then.
Yeah, they didn't have. I mean,
NFL
there
games.
was a radio
Remember,
deal,
hey,
and there
in the
was.
'70s, the late '70s, early the NBA playoff games were tape delayed.
Man, I seen the moon landing.
That wasn't even a playoff game. That's regular
That
season.
ain't the same. The NBA wouldn't even.
Did you really see the moon landing? Because I mean, I don't know. That might not have been real
Oh
either.
my God, Drew, help me, please, Drew, where are you when I need you?
Hey, listen, if I could take a record away from a Philly team, that'd be fine with me. And Kobe can hold the record 80 months.
Yeah, Kobe would have the
Kobe
record.
holds the
at
record
81.
81.
Kobe would have the record at 81.
That's what I believe.
Oh my God.
I seen that.
Oh,
I did
my
too.
God.
I did too. I did too.
Anything else y'all want to talk about before I get off this damn air? Because y'all are wearing me out.
Hey, Drew, if I bark again, Matt's kicking me off the air.
Now I'm not putting you back on anymore.
OU looked really good at spring game.
Oh my God. Oh God, Drew.
We're
No,
going to
because,
4 for 44.
hey, Drew.
Let me-
No, Nathan. We're not gonna say it because if I say what Chris just said, that Drew's gonna talk about
Nebraska.
Don't bring it up because
God.
he's gonna start talking about that. So we're not.
Well, I just want to say, can I say one thing, even though I don't want to bring it up? OU's lucky 7-5 this year, man. That's luck. Have you seen their schedule?
They signed somebody yesterday in the transfer portal.
Hey, Drew. What do you think? What do you think Nebraska? I mean, OU.
I mean, 8-4, 7-5, splitting hairs.
Oh, yeah, I think if OU goes 8-4, that's a pretty good record.
He says
for
8-4.
what their schedule is.
8-4, 7-5.
What do you say, Chris?
I'm in on that.
What do you?
When I went to the spring game before that, I thought Spencer Rattler looked bad, and I thought Mordecai looks really good. And then
Yeah.
Vegas has OU's over under at 7.5.
OU's over under
7.5. So we're right there. 7-5, 8-4.
Put all your money on the over.
Oh, I'd put it on the
Put
under.
all your money on the
All your
over. He
money
says.
on the over.
Drew, all your money on the over. That's
Hey,
what Chris says.
Nebraska wins more games than
I'm telling you,
OU.
man.
Nathan taking me
That was
out.
it.
If Nebraska wins more games than OU, Drew, I will buy you a beer, all right?
Oh God. Oh God. A
I'll
whole
buy him
beer.
a case of beer.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I
don't
can't.
say that.
Hey, Nebraska's on
So you're saying if Nebraska wins-
More games than OU.
He says if Nebraska. Chris says if Nebraska wins more games than OU, he'll buy you a case.
I'll buy you a 40 or something.
Are you taking a bet or not?
Oh, 100%.
He said 100% he's taking a bet.
Okay, but
He didn't specify kind.
Exactly. I don't know what kind of beer drinks. I'm not a beer
I mean, Stones would be
I
fine.
don't want $100 can of beer. So I tell that something I can find at like
Hey, Drew.
the grocery store or
He
something.
said something. He said, "Hey, something he could buy at the grocery store, Drew."
Lost Lake, Stones.
You know, some Miller Lights.
No, that's too high class, man. You can't be buying him no Miller Lite. That's too high class.
Oh, no Milwaukee's best or anything like that. Because when I go to his house, I have to drink it. So none of that.
At least $19 a case.
Okay.
A minimum of $19.
$19 a case minimum.
Oh no, that's fair.
Can you even buy a case for $19
Yes.
anymore? Can you really?
1999, there's lucky bottles. Let's go.
Yeah, he can do it. He
I
got
just
it.
don't know,
That one little thing I got the 2-4,
brew
2-4,
beer or
8,
something like that.
17
Like
trifecta
$100
box
a
for
beer
Johnny.
or something like that. I don't want that.
What's he saying?
You got the what, Drew?
So we got two things going here. We got the Kentucky Oaks 3-year-old filly race today at 4:58, make the 8:12, and then you got the Kentucky.
Who do you have in the
Derby
Kentucky
Saturday.
Derby? Who do you have in the Kentucky Derby?
Is that the one where they race horses?
I've got a nice little trifecta box. Do the two favorites in there, the 2 and the 7, and rope them with the 7, 8, and the 4.
Okay.
So,
All right. That sounds good. Okay. Anything you want to say, Chris, before we get off?
Thunder up.
I'm with that.
Thunder up,
I'm with
baby.
that. I'm with
Oh, my
that.
God. Hey, anything you want to say? Chris, hey, you back there eating.
Even though we played like the worst team in the NBA, that we already beat them, but
Yeah,
it's
Anything
okay.
you want to say, Keith?
Niner Nation.
Ooh.
Bang, bang. That's all I gotta say.
Ooh. Me? I can't do it. You'll throw me off the air.
Anyway, I'm out. I'm out. That barking shit is not. We're not.
Act like you've been there.
yeah.
Thank you, Drew.
At the airport.
Thank you, Drew. I appreciate you. That being said, hey, everybody have a fantastic day. Go ahead, Drew. Get your deal in. Drew, hit throwing the Husker Drew picks.
That'll be great.
Oh wow.
Get it on out there, Nathan.
Thunder up.
That was
Oh God.
so. ESPN just banned Patrick Beverly from all guest experience.
Oh.
Yeah, he deserved it. He deserved it 100%. Sorry, deserved it 100%. That being said, hey, we'll thank Chris and Keith Shea for having us here at Cutting Up today, and thank YNB family owned it. Wait, hold on. Can we get it right?
Drew, you ready?
YN family. Hey, Drew, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, we want to thank YNB family owned and operated since 1912.
So thanks. to make things happen.
Yes, they're an equal housing lender, member of the FDIC, and proud sponsor for us to be here today at Cutting Up. So that being said, hey, everybody have a fantastic day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, because y'all know that limits anything that you can do, because I'm so naive and nice and sweet and quiet.
And you act like you've been there before.
I have been there before many
Yep,
times
you have.
on many different
From what I hear, you lost to
many-
Star Spencer, too.
Go chop chop.